Why does Charlotte look totally different every single time she appears on a book cover? Is this girl constantly getting makeovers or what?
Argofunk Book Review, Argofunk Book Review.
This book was written by Ellen Miles. We start with an update on Stacy's romance life. Always a great way to start a book. For those of you keeping track at home, Stacy and Sam Thomas were a big couple for a while, but then Stacy basically pretended he didn't exist in book 65 because she was too busy having a crush on her math teacher. It was gross. Well, sometime after that, Stacy and Sam decided to half break up. They still go out occasionally, but they're also free to date other people. I'm pretty sure the whole dating other people thing was Stacy's idea. I'm also pretty sure that this Stacy-Sam relationship drama could have been a book on its own, or at least a subplot somewhere. Come on, give me something! It's seriously disappointing that they broke up when no one was looking. Anyway, now that Sam is out of the picture, Stacy is free to have a crush on new student Terry Hoyt. He is so cute! And his parents just called the Babysitters Club, so you know they are good people. Stacy babysits Charlotte Johansson. They pretend they're sisters, and they have a fun shopping trip together. All of the store clerks are on a first-name basis with Stacy, of course. She gets $10 in change at one store, but she gets stopped at the next store because the $10 bill isn't real, it's counterfeit. The police show up and take Stacy downtown. Charlotte has an epic meltdown because she thinks her big sister is getting arrested for something that's not her fault. Other reviewers hated Charlotte here, but I thought the scene was great. It's super dramatic, and honestly, it's a way better motivation for solving the mystery than the official reason. The official reason is that maybe people will hear Stacy held a fake bill for 10 minutes and they'll boycott the Babysitters Club. That is beyond stupid, but it's why the girls decide to solve the mystery. It's just like book 1. They're trying to prove Stacy's innocence to save the club, even though in reality there's no danger of the club being shut down. Christy babysits for the Hoyts. They're a little suspicious. The family moves to a new state about once a month. They have a forbidden closet which no one can open, and Christy finds old school IDs with the wrong names on them. The Hoyts have fake names. They're totally the culprits! Mr. Hoyt is clearly using his middle school children to counterfeit. That doesn't make sense. Also, during this babysitting job, Christy chats on the phone with Stacy while the kid watches TV. Bad babysitter. Bad. The girls research counterfeiting at 2 libraries. They conclude the counterfeiters are high-tech criminals who are using special paper and laser printers. I'm kidding, of course. The culprits are using a photocopy machine. They make a copy of a dollar bill, and that's how they print fake money. It's not at all high-tech. In fact, it's kind of dumb and extremely obvious. I have no idea how the culprits have gotten away for so long. The girls decide the culprits are using a public copy machine. Please note that's a stupid assumption to make. The culprits probably have their own copy machine. It would be stupid to make tons of fake copies in public where they would be easily discovered. The babysitters watch all 5 of the copy machines in town, but watching 5 places ends up being too much work, so they narrow the stakeout down to the office supply store. Claudia takes note of several people, including one man who buys thumbtacks. He has a distinctive blue tattoo on his earlobe, so readers will remember who he is when he reappears later. Terry asks Stacy out on a date. They go to the movies, and Terry forgets his middle name while talking to Logan. It's weird that he doesn't know his own name, and it's weird that he introduces himself with his middle name in the first place. Marianne discreetly warns Stacy she has some food on her chin, better wipe that off, and awkwardness happens when Sam enters. He's on a date with Kathy, the gorgeous redhead from the Peter Pan book. Wait, who? I don't remember any female high schoolers in that play, because all of the roles went to Babysitters Club members. Continuity? Terry kisses Stacy goodnight. Ooh! Christy thinks the Hoyts might be the counterfeiters, and Stacy can't believe it. She has a crush on Terry, so he can't be a criminal. So, Stacy lies and purposely accuses the other suspects, man with a hat and teacher who looked at a copier. Stacy also calls Terry to tell him about their investigation. Stacy, he's a suspect. Don't tell him that. Charlotte and Stacy watch the office supply store. When they leave to get lunch, the culprit appears. So get this. The culprit runs across the parking lot in the most conspicuous way possible. He drops a laundry bag full of counterfeit bills. Then he comes back a half hour later. Why does the culprit do this? What possible reason could there be for leaving a bag of illegal goods in a public parking lot for a half hour? What, was he out getting lunch or something? It's like the culprit is trying to be arrested. Stacy calls the BSE members and Terry. The culprit is Blue Tattoo Man. They take 3 pictures of him picking up the bag. This is not real evidence, by the way. Yeah, you proved he touched the bag, but you forgot to prove the bag was full of counterfeit bills. He can easily claim the bag had something else inside it, and he'd walk free. Terry explains his father's a Secret Service agent who stops counterfeiters. That's why the Hoyts move houses and change names all the time. Stacy gushes over the fact that she and Terry share a special secret now. Terry's dad gives them both a minor slap on the wrist for not calling the police immediately. The culprits are arrested, and the Hoyts leave town forever. Sam calls. He admits he misses Stacy, and he doesn't want Kathy to be his girlfriend. We're not serious or anything. I don't know, Stacy. I like dating other people, but I still like you a lot, too.
I guess we just keep going on this way. I mean, we can still date each other once in a while, but we can feel free to see other people, too.
Instead of dating other people, they decide to keep dating other people? How is that at all different? I swear their relationship is doomed. The end. Post-book follow-up. Hey, this mystery involves actual crime. Cool. I liked how the book tried to be true to real life. It gives a plethora of educational material on counterfeiting. But the fact that the culprits are using a public copy machine totally detracts from the realism of the situation. As does the fact that the culprit drops a bag of evidence right in front of the detectives for no reason at all. It is never explained why the culprit did that. We're left to guess that it was a failed drop-off, or maybe the culprit thought he needed to hide the evidence right away, but later decided to do take-backsies. It's weird. I did not like the plot twist that the Hoyts were Secret Service agents. Yes, it was a good fake-out that legitimately fooled me, but the book would have been so much better if they were the culprits. Stacy dated a criminal drama would be great. Instead, the culprit was a nameless stranger who showed up once in a babysitting chapter. Yuck. It's impossible to guess the culprit's identity when he's a random, unnamed character. Alan Gray is a fake-out suspect. He and his friend show up at the library and the movies. They act suspiciously, but the girls don't like Alan, so they don't talk to him, and he never gets mentioned again. Overall, I enjoyed the book. It has a realistic crime, multiple suspects, and Charlotte was great, which cannot always be said about the babysitting subplots in these books. But the mystery investigation was stupid, and they only solve the case when the culprit gives himself away for no reason. Good book, bad mystery. I give Babysitter's Club Mystery number 10, Stacy and the Mystery Money, a 7 out of 10.